Welcome, everybody. It's
The Rotten Oddcast.
I'm Professor Whiteheat.
I'm Femin.
For today's episode, we chose the comic book
Dark Knights of Steel, Heir to the Sea, number 1.
Written by Tom Taylor and art by Riccardo Federici. Check out the secret origin of Aquaman in the Dark Knights of Steel universe.
So that brings us to today's topic,
Aquatic Animals, Part 1.
Now let's get into our first track. This is The Damned with
Fish.
Now let's start it off as we always do with movies dealing with the topic, with the exception of 2. Sharks, because we already had an episode dedicated to them, and aquatic birds, because the next episode will be about birds. Now let's start it off with 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea from 1954, The Creature from the Black Lagoon from 1954, Monster from the Ocean Floor from 1954, Revenge of the Creature, which is the sequel to Creature from the Black Lagoon from 1955, Moby Dick from 1956, Attack of the Crab Monster, sounds like an STD, from 1957, Viking Women and the Sea Serpent from 1957, The Golden Fish from 1958, Creature from the Haunted Sea from 1967, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea from 1961, The Horror at Party Beach from 1964. Now we mentioned that on the beach episode.
Talked about that one before.
And The Incredible Mr. Limpet, starring Don Knotts from 1964.
I love that one.
Yep.
There is Beach Girls and the Monster from 1965. The Day the Fish Came Out from 1967.
Out of the closet?
I guess so. It's fabulous. Gamera versus Zigra from 1971. Did I say that correctly?
Zigra. But that was close enough. Yeah.
There's Zat, a.k.a. Bloodwaters of Dr. Z from 1971.
It was riffed on MST3K.
Ah, of course. There's Neptune Factor from 1973. Oh, The Little Mermaid from 1975.
It was an anime. So back in the days before Disney.
All right. Well, there was The Deep from 1977. There was Orca from 1977. Now, Orca was a ripoff of Jaws, but with a killer whale.
I mean, all of these are kind of ripoffs of Jaws, kind of.
Yeah, after 1976.
Correct.
Yeah. Tentacles from 1977. Barracuda from 1978. And The Bermuda Depths from 1978. And Piranha from 1978. Yeah.
Classic.
We
have Warlords of the Deep from 1978, The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh from 1979, Island of the Fishmen from 1979, Killer Fish from 1979, Up from the Depths, which is a great movie, from 1979, Humanoids from the Deep from 1980, Piranha 2, The Spawning from 1982. That's when they start flying.
Yeah, it's James Cameron.
Yep.
It's directed.
Rumble Fish from 1983, Devilfish from 1984, another MST3K riff. We have Splash from 1984, Tom Hanks, Daryl Hannah. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea from 1985, another one.
I did not know that there was a remake of that movie. What the heck?
And Demon of Paradise from 1987.
We also have A Fish Called Wanda from 1988.
Classic.
There was The Abyss from 1989. James Cameron went back into the water.
Yep.
Deep Star 6 in 1989. Leviathan in 1989. The Proper Little Mermaid in 1989. Lords of the Deep from 1989. Sphere from 1989. You know, what is up with all these underwater horror alien movies? Like, in this year, like
they
time.
were like, yeah.
Like, what was going on? They're like, you know what? Outer space, whatever. We're going under the sea.
Yeah,
that is where the real horror lies.
Maybe that's when, like, we started kind of, like, contemplating and wondering about
what's in the deepest parts of the ocean.
Correct.
Yeah. Anyways. Mermaids from 1990. Not in the ocean at all. But Cher great.
And
Winona
Christina
Ryder
Ricci.
and Christina Ricci.
Yeah, dude, can't go wrong.
What an amazing family.
Yep.
There's The Rift from 1990. There's The Favor, The Watch, and The Very Big Fish from 1991. There's Free Willy from 1993.
Classic.
And Andre from 1994.
Shout out to Videotape Weasels. I know how much you love that movie. Go Fish from 1994. Plankton, aka Creature from the Abyss from 1994, weird ass movie. Free Willy 2, The Adventure Home from 1995. The remake of Piranha from 1995. Free Willy 3, The Rescue from 1997. Shooting Fish from 1997. Deep Rising from 1998. Fish in a Barrel from 2001. Wolverine and Storm together as hackers. We have Swordfish from 2001. One of my favorite Tim Burton movies, Big Fish from 2003, Finding Nemo from 2003, and Frankenfish from 2004.
There's also one of my favorite Wes Anderson movies, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou from 2004.
Great soundtrack.
Little Fish from 2005. The Host from 2006. You ever see that?
Yeah, dude.
It's amazing.
Giant squids.
So good.
Yeah.
Albert Fish from 2007. That is a serial killer.
Correct.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a movie about him.
Yeah.
Wow. And then there's Ponyo from 2008.
Studio Ghibli, love it.
The Cove from 2009. Is that a documentary? Oh,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's an upsetting documentary.
About the dolphins.
Yeah, bummer. Piranha 3D from 2010.
Remember when we watched that in theaters?
This is awesome.
I love that.
Back to the Sea from 2012. There's Gaio Tokyo Fish Attack from 2012, which I might have said incorrectly.
That's okay. Highly recommend it if you're into like Gudo anime. It's phenomenal.
There's Blackfish from 2013, Blood Lake Attack of the Killer Lampreys from 2014. I don't think so, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch it.
Yeah, give it a watch.
And maybe even check out Song of the Sea from 2014.
Highly recommend that. It was kind of like the same animation of the woman that just passed away that did Persepolis.
Oh,
it's kind of the same animation. Amazing animated movie. Check it out. Highly recommend. Then we have Tusk from 2014 about a guy who becomes a walrus. In the Heart of the Sea from 2015. Finding Dory from 2016, the sequel to Finding Nemo. Fishtails from 2016. The Shape of Water from 2017, starring Abe Sapien himself.
Yep.
Amazing. Aquaman from 2018. Little Fish from 2020. Luca from 2021. I always wanted to see that. Never saw that.
It's a advertisement for Italian fishing villages. Is how I would describe it.
Okay.
You like Vespas?
Yeah,
No,
I love Vespas.
Then you're gonna love it.
We have SEAL Team from 2021. It's exactly what it seems. And Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom from 2023.
Now let's get into our second song. This is Gus Dapperton with My Favorite Fish.
Soft spoken, chipper and choking. Just really the way, 'cause she can mimic the motions. Half accents, sprightly and spastic. She said Jeopardy is fake, my love, live life life like it's practice. Back on the sea and the scenery. Back on the road that I'm speeding through. Back at the work, I'm park and it hurts my knees. Back to the scene and the scenery. Back to the boat that I'm seeing you. I'm just for the night, but it was nice for me. Soft spoken, chipper and choking. Just believe the way, 'cause she can mimic the motions of accents. Sprayly and spastic, she said Jeopardy is fake. My love, they laugh like it's practice. Back on the weekend, the weekly. Back on the shoot where I'm seeing you. Back at the work, I talk and it hurts my teeth. Back to the dream and the dreamily. Back to the who that I'm speaking to. I broke through the night, so you were nice to me. Soft spoken, chipper and choking. Just believe the way, 'cause she can mimic the motions of accents. Sprayly and spastic, she said Jeopardy is fake. My love, they laugh like it's practice. You're my favorite fish. You're my favorite fish. I don't usually fall in love. I'm not used to falling in love. You're my favorite fish. You're my favorite fish. I don't usually fall in love. I'm not used to falling in love. Spoken, chipper and choking. Just believe the way, 'cause she can mimic the motions of accents. Sprayly and spastic, she said Jeopardy is fake. Myself, they laugh like it's practice. Soft spoken, chipper and choking. Just believe the way, 'cause she can mimic my motions of accents. Sprayly and spastic, she said Jeopardy is famous. They laugh like it's
Now let's get into TV shows dealing with today's topic, like Diver Dan from 1960 to 1962. Was similar to Jacques Cousteau, but
Kind of like a kids show about
the under the sea.
under the sea.
Yes. There was also Flipper from 1960 something. There was also Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea from 1964. There was Aquaman, the animated series from
Seahorse riding.
1967.
And a pet seal.
There was Sea Lab 2020 from
The original.
1972. There was Fish from 1977 to 1978. There was the Snorks, otherwise known as
Smurfs Under the Sea.
Under the Sea from 1984 to 1989. There was Fish Police from 1992, which was based on a weird underground comic, and it's crazy that they made an
I
animated.
love Fish Police. Yeah. Really good.
Dude, you love Fish Police, but did you love Sequest DSV from 1993 to 1996? Yeah, if you liked Star Trek, you had to watch Sequest because it was basically Star Trek underwater, and it had teen heartthrob
Jonathan Brandis.
Jonathan Brandis was a friend.
R.I.P.
Was a friend to a dolphin that could talk.
Darwin. Yep.
And it had the guy from Jaws was the captain of the ship.
Can't go wrong.
And it was like crazy because like they wanted you to get up in there, you nerd. Because they like, okay, so it was Playmates.
Mm-hmm.
Playmates made the figures for Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
They also made the figures for Sequest, and they were the same packaging style.
They also made the Dick Tracy toys.
The same like size as the Star Trek figures. They were like
Put them in the same universe.
They could hang out in the same universe. Yep. Yes, there should have been a crossover, and there was one in my heart. After that, there was Flipper: The New Adventures from 1995 to the year 2000. How can we forget SpongeBob SquarePants, which began in 1999 and is still on TV to this day.
R.I.P.
It's spawned several movies. I'm assuming we'll talk about them at a later date.
Yep.
There is C-Lab 2021, which was a comedic take on C-Lab 2020.
Correct.
That came out in 2000 to 2005, one of the original Adult Swim programs.
Correct. All right, we have Mermaid Forest from 2003 to 2004. Squidbillies from 2005 to 2021. Surface from 2005 to 2006. H2O, Just Add Water from 2006 to 2010. My Bride is a Mermaid from 2007. And Whale Wars from 2008 to 2015. Fish Hooks from 2010 to 2014. Murabi-san from 2013. The Deep from 2015 to 2022. Aquaman King of Atlantis from 2021. Camp Coral from 2021 to 2024, which is a spin-off of SpongeBob. The Patrick Star Show, another spin-off of SpongeBob, of 2021 currently going to now. And The Swarm from 2023.
Next is video games dealing with a topic like Aquaman, Battle for Atlantis on the GameCube and Xbox. Echo the Dolphin from Sega Genesis, which was a very difficult game.
Classic.
Fish Hooks was on all platforms. James Pond from Atari. Seaman from Dreamcast.
It's so bizarre.
Dude, that was one of the weirdest games
Yeah.
ever. Yes,
Yeah.
I have seen that. I've seen people, I've watched videos about Seaman.
It's fucking bizarre.
It's really bizarre.
But I love Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And video game characters like Bob the Killer Goldfish from Earthworm Jim, Cheep Cheep from Super Mario Brothers, Fisheye from World of Warcraft, Fish Stick from Fortnite, Fizz from League of Legends, Gil Grunt from Skylander, Leviathan from Final Fantasy, Leviathan from Fortnite, Mifa from Legend of Zelda, all the aquatic Pokemon. We have Riku from Darkstalkers, who was a creature from the Black Lagoon, and Ruto from Zelda. Now let's get into our third song. This is Flying Fish with Blurry.
last but not least, comic books dealing with the topic, starting off with Anko, Son of the Deep Sea Fish from Comic Meteor, Aquaman from DC, The Aquanaut from Scholastic, Aquarius, The Book of Myrrh from Image, The Aquatic Born from Canon Comics, Aquatic Atlantic from Fantagraphics, Banana Fish from Viz Media, Batman the Drowned from DC from Metal
series.
Black Manta from DC, The Bushido Blade of Zatoichi Walrus from Solson Publications, Cosmic Fish from Dead Canary Comics, and The Deep Sea from Dark Horse.
All right, we have Deep Sea Destiny from Viz Media, Dr. Octopus from Marvel, Fathom from Ask. Remember Fathom?
Yeah, of course. Michael Turner.
Yeah, dude. Fish from No Brow Comics, Fish from Interbrain, Fish Plus Chocolate from Self-Made Hero, Fish Eye from Scout Comics, Fish Flies from Image, Fish Kill from Heavy Metal, The Fish Police from Fish Wrap Productions, Fish Town from IDW, Fukushima Devilfish from Breakdown Press.
There's The Girl Who Draws on Whales from Dark Horse, Gaio from Viz Media,
The manga.
Junko Mizuno's Princess of Mermaid
Love her artwork.
from Viz Media, The Last Mermaid from Image, Little Fish, a memoir from Hutton Mifflin Harcourt, The Magic Fish from Penguin Random House, Manta Man, self-published by Chad Sell, Marin the Magic Ocean from Tokyo Pop, Mermaid Forest from Viz Media, Mermaid Huntress from Rogue Cannon Publishing, and Mermaid Saga from Viz Media, and Mermin from Oni Press.
There's also Moonstone Monsters, Sea Creatures from Moonstone, Nomura from Marvel, Nomura from Timely Comics, Nemorita from Marvel, Neon Fish from Shoudensha, Night Fisher from Fantagraphics, Ocean Master from DC, The Ocean Will Take Us from Aftershock, Octopus Cowboy from self-published by Jason Orphalis, I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly, Octopus Girl from Dark Horse, and a Tohime Diver from Vast.
There's also Sea Devils from DC, Sea Guy from Vertigo. You ever heard of Sea Guy?
Yeah,
that one was really good. Spy Seal from Image, The Submariner from Marvel,
Classic.
The Superior Octopus from Marvel. There was 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea from Gold Key, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea from Gold Key, Walrus from Picture Box. There was The Wake from Vertigo, Whale Plague from Viz Media, and White Whale from Shortbox. And now for our last song, we chose Dr. Demento with Fish Heads. Thanks to Phat Collectables for letting us film here, and thanks to Squelch, aka Explode, for drawing our logo, and thanks to you for watching.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment if we missed your favorite aquatic animal. But don't forget, there will be a part 2 coming soon.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
In the morning, laughing happy fish heads. In the evening, floating in the soup.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
Ask a fish head anything you want to. They won't answer, they can't talk.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum.
I took a fish head out to see a movie. Didn't have to pay to get it in.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish
And how can we forget SpongeBob? Let me see. Let's try that one more time.
Skunk spot.